Well, on that note, here's an update video. We are back from Bike Week. This is basically the first thing we've filmed since Bike Week in Arizona, since Metro Mayhem, since all the craziness, the chaos, the maximum moto carnage went down. This is your first shot. Yo, so we just, how long ago, how far down the road are we right now? Like, that was 2 weeks ago, Metro Mayhem?
Just coming up on 2 weeks.
So Metro Mayhem was like 2 weeks ago. The week after, I came to work, but I took like a working vacation, I would say. So I was here, not doing much. Pretty cooked. We were working like 16 hours a day for like, I don't know, I was here for 2 months, something like that. It was ridiculous. Between the car and all the motorcycles and the work for the show turned out to be a lot of work. And let me tell you what, putting on a big show like that, for the amount of work that goes into it, it's not very profitable. But it was still worth it because it was an amazing show, and thank all y'all for coming out and making it so awesome. And we have some really, really big plans for 25. We're gonna kind of let things calm down a little bit. In the next few weeks, we're gonna start having some corporate meetings, start to get some bigger sponsors on board, because we'd like to do like a 2-3 day event with camping out at Wild Horse Pass. It's a 660-acre facility with 4 racetracks, a drag strip, a UTV track, a pre-runner track, 2 drift pads, a drag strip, I said that, a boat racing section. I don't know if we'll mess with that. That gets really weird with insurance and stuff. Camping, everything else, maximum carnage, beer gardens, food. Just, it's gonna be like one of those giant EDM festivals minus the fruity clothes and a whole lot of just gasoline being burned all day long. We're gonna burn as much carbon monoxide into the atmosphere as we possibly can in 2 days. It's gonna be amazing. No EVs allowed. We're gonna call it an EV free zone. Free EVs, EV free. I'm gonna make a shirt that says EV free. I like that. But so I'm gonna give you guys just kind of some updates on things that are happening. Where we're at, there's gonna be a few delays in the videos because June is working on a monster right now. We're going to put out a modded or Metro Mayhem movie. It's gonna be like a full-length movie on the whole entire event and everything, so you can just, everybody that didn't get to be there, they can be there as much as possible and as immersive as possible in the event, so you can kind of live it along with us and all that good stuff. That will be premiering soon, probably in the next week. We'll be dropping lots of advertisement and stuff for that on our Instagram and all those fancy places. Other than that, we have the giveaway bike. For every $5 you spend on KruesiOriginals.com, enters you in a chance to win this motorcycle, which that's going pretty well. You guys have been buying the shit out of our stuff. Appreciate that. Thank you so very much. That allows us to keep doing all of this cool stuff on YouTube because we got to make money to pay for this shit. And it is happening. Thank you. So, as a thank you, we're gonna put more stuff on this bike. We've got a Race Tech front end that's gonna be going down in the next couple days. We've got some Legends arcs on the way, 14-inch Legends arcs, so she's gonna get full premium suspension. We're gonna do videos on all that stuff. It's gonna be a full how-to build the front end on a Dyna. We'll do a full how-to install shocks in the rear and adjust belt tension and all that fancy stuff. So we've got more stuff coming. And as it goes on, we might pimp the bike just a little bit more. Just kind of depends on how she goes. And if she keeps going well, thank you very much. It does end July 14th. So for every $5 you spend, enters you in a chance to win. And we got a bunch of cheap shit on the website. You ain't got to go on there and buy a set of wheels. You can go on there and buy a keychain and win a motorcycle. Possibly, if you're that lucky. And the sweepstakes company picks you. I don't know how that really works, but all that shit is going down. So for this, we also got a whole bunch of dope shirts in stock. We got the LRK Eagle Fire shirt with my Silver Fox stunt bike on there. This is definitely one of my favorite shirts that we've ever made, hands down. I love that we have my bike on there. I don't know how the hell they fold these things, so that goes like that. We've got the OG Classic up here. OG Kruesi Original Stunt Bunny. Can never go wrong with that one. She's hard in the yard. We're gonna probably, for every bike that we build moving forward, we're probably gonna put out like a custom shirt for that bike along these lines right here. I'm really excited about that. Really stole that idea from Adam LZ. He does it with all of his cars. It's my favorite channel on YouTube. I watch it habitually while I'm driving. Probably shouldn't. We got a few of the Barden tees left. I think we only have smalls. Get one for your chick. They're chick colors. They're pretty fancy. Look at that. She looks so hot in this. Maybe cut it up like this high right here. You know, just like a Kruesi Originals nipple cover. This one's my favorite. This is, I don't know what the hell we call this shirt, but it's super sick. What's the name of this shirt, Tommy?
That's the V-Twin Eagle.
V-Twin Eagle. Eagle V-Twin. Got a dope thing on the front. Real 70s, like, I got this at a dealership in Idaho when I was out there visiting my aunt. Maybe for a wedding, you know, or something like that. Definitely like Joe's Wall of Weird up there. This one is also sick. This is a T-Sport Sunrise. Got some fly colors on it. Got a cool front thing on it. I'm really excited because we've literally just been running that Stunt Bunny t-shirt and nothing else for so many years. And then a few different designs, but we never really had any of this good stuff. And these are all winners from the t-shirt design contest that we did. These two guys right here were like, we don't want shit, man. Don't even say our names. We're just giving you dope designs, which blows my mind. So we sent them gift certificates and everything else. But thank you guys very much. Everybody that entered in that came out with a lot of dope shit. We got hats. Look at this. We have camo. These are 7 panel, or there's a bunch of panels. I don't really understand it, but a lot of panels on them. We got tan. This one's probably my favorite. Trent just pulled up in a drift car. We got gray. Also fly. We got lots of shirts, lots of merch, tons and tons of Kruesi Originals parts, always on KruesiOriginals.com, and every $5 you spend could win you that bike. So back on that note right there, Trent just got here with his car, bitching about it. Fucking just crying about his goddamn car all the time. There's mine over there. So, car shit's still going on. Still a big old fiasco. It is an endless story. We'll go over here and talk about it. Don't worry about this. You didn't see shit. But, other than that, motor's done. We took it to dyno, and it was smoking like a chimney, and it only made 411 on the dyno, which is pretty shitty for this what this motor is. So, brought it back here, did lots and lots of research, lots of endless research, and basically, I didn't have a PCV valve set up on this. I just opened everything to atmosphere and just let it breathe like you would do a Harley Davidson. You just want them to breathe as much as possible. But you can't do that on these because they apparently blow by even more oil than a Harley Davidson does. So with no PCV valve, and I would just straight running the intake, the valve covers ported straight to the intake, so it was just pumping oil into the intake every time at high RPM, so it was smoking at high RPM really bad. And then it was messing the air fuels up and all that shit, so it was basically just burning a ton of oil thinking it was burning a ton of gas. So fixed all that, rerouted a bunch of things. It has a LS6 PCV valve valley in the center of the motor between the heads, which we didn't know what that was, so we capped that off. But doing research, I found out that someone already upgraded this motor before us and put the LS6 PCV valve in it. So then we just ran that to the catch can. That solved all that. No more smoking. Runs pretty good. We had to move the mass airflow sensor, the map sensor, to a different location, and because it will not work in the stock area for this manifold. I think the port for this manifold is shit. It doesn't work right. So we have that running off of the throttle body. Works pretty good. I do have an intake leak. There is an air leak somewhere, so we're gonna smoke test this thing today, try and find that, and go from there, and then get it back to dyno, because we do have another drift event this coming weekend. Not this weekend. I'm going to see Willie Nelson on 420. It's gonna be awesome. But next weekend we have a drift event. So far, I've missed every single event this year because this cocksucker has just been an endless nightmare, and I should have just put an angle kit and shocks on it and left the fucking motor alone. I wish I never would have put this intake manifold and throttle body on whatsoever. I highly do not recommend running this throttle body unless you're doing some kind of crazy build, at least not on a Corvette, because I had to put a whole standalone system in it just to get the car to run with the throttle body. Had to build a throttle pedal. I had to do a bunch of shit that I did not want to do whatsoever. I did not want to put this much money into this car. I did not want to put this much work into this car. It sucks. I just wanted to buy a Vette and drive it because they're supposed to be right out of the box great drift cars. Well, it's been a fucking great ass nightmare is what it's been. So that being said, moving forward, the Corvette may still be up for sale. It depends on how hard it is to fix the leaks. If I got to do some serious more work on this, I'm not doing it. If it's more than 30 minutes worth of work, fucking thing is going down the road. I got way too much other shit going on that actually pays money instead of just eating money, because this thing has just bled me dry over the last 2 months. My bank account's at like $6, so I need it to go away. Or I need to sell something. All my bikes are for sale. Hit me up if you want to buy one. Not the fucking Silver DX and not the Monkey, but everything else I own is for sale, including my pre-runner, probably this as well. We have some really big shit coming up. In the next month, we're going to be making some really serious announcements, some shit that blows my mind that is happening with us that I'm real stoked on, and it's going to be a really, really big move and a really, really awesome thing for you guys to get to watch and ride along on. And I think you're all going to be real stoked on it. We're bringing back something that's going to be amazing, and we have a big, big backing to carry us through it. It's going to be rad, so stay posted. Like, subscribe, don't miss a thing, because 2024 is about to, what could I say to tease this without telling you guys what's going on? Let's just say thank you. Peace.